Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim Classic video, and it's a bit of a white West Coastway for today's video. We're going to be in the class 387, the ex-Great Northern 387, which is now, well, it's got a Southern logo on it, so it's now a Southern train. I'm not entirely sure it's the old logo, I'm pretty certain it is the new logo. Okay, and yeah, we're going to be taking this over to Worthing. We've got about, well, not long, so let's get this set up. So driver ID 8989 whatever. Let's see, route code. What's the route code? Route code 1037. Let's pop that in. Enter. Yep, Southampton Central, and our GSMR is going to be 1 November 28. Let's pop that in. 1 November 28, and the signal ahead 665 apparently. Yeah, 665. Right, yeah, let's put that in. 665. There we go. That's in. So when we're ready, we can set off. Yeah, we've already got the signal, so that's good. Right, DRA off. Let's do that. And we're already formed of 4 coaches. Nice. Right, let's make our way out of Brighton as we head west again. It's been ages since we've been on this route, but this probably will be the last video you see on this route until the update comes out, as there's quite a big update coming to this route quite soon, which will extend it from West Worthing all the way through to Littlehampton. But I saw this scenario come up, so I was like, let's do this scenario. So it's probably, yeah, the last video where we actually just go to Worthing. Because quite soon we'll be going even further, which will be really good fun. Well, out we go. And they're doing all the way up this end of the platform, as you do. Yeah, out of Brighton. Let's do a little rolling brake test. There we go. Now, where do we stop on this service? What's it going to be? Should be what, Hove, Port Slade, Hove, Port Slade, Shoreham by Sea, Lancing, and then Worthing. But I'll have to double check that. Don't think the Southamptons stop at Southwick. Or do they? No, they do stop at Southwick. Yeah, I think they do stop at Southwick. So Port Slade, Southwick, Shoreham by Sea, and then so forth. Right, let's go. A little bit of wheel slip there on this winter's morning. But yeah, it was only around when this video, when's this? I think this might be going out on Christmas. So it was only about, what, a week ago the Great Northern 387s came down to the Southern network. But they're a lot nicer than having a Gatwick Express 387, as that really does confuse. Well, here we are here. Talking of the devil, here's a Gatwick Express 387 on the Coastway, which really does confuse people. So having a train which isn't Gatwick Express, just with Southern on it, is much better. And it even has a Southern interior as well, so it matches it nicely. It's a massive moon, isn't it? Look at that. It's like a super moon. Right now on the approach to Hove. Of course, in Train Sim Classic, the 387 does look like a 377 from the cab, as it uses the 377 cab model, but on the outside, of course, it's a bit different. Hopefully audio's all good as well. I haven't, well, sort of recorded on the PC in ages, so hopefully it's coming up alright. And here we are. A little bit further. Cool. to the 4 to 6, into the canopy, a little bit further, a little bit further. Out of date. This is Hove. Might do that and set that to that. Do that. Cool, here we are. Right, where do we call then? Port Slade, Southwick, Shoreham by Sea, Lancing, yeah, then Worthing. Cool. So we get to skip out the little stops. Aldrington, Fisher's Gate, and East Worthing. Well, I was saying that East Worthing is a fairly busy stop, but a little stop. Not as major as Worthing and East Worthing. Get the doors shut. Oh, they just missed the train. Yeah, I'm pretty certain it is the new logo though. I've seen 128 in real life. I don't think I've seen 129. Yeah, I've seen 128, and that's definitely got the new logo. Maybe 129 does have the old logo. And we're off. Cool. Yeah, always a joy to drive this route. As this is one of my local routes, so it's quite nice. So very much looking forward to the update. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be too far off. Yeah, we'll take it to Littlehampton. Well, Ford and Littlehampton. Well, not too far along to Port Slade. You should see the road bridge for Olive. I think, yeah, Olive Road. There it is coming up. So yeah, not too far off now. And there's no short platforms for our journey. I mean, along here, Port Slade is 7 coaches only on the down. What else we got? Yeah, Port Slade is 7 on the down. Lancing on this side's fine. East Worthing's 4, and then Worthing is full. It's fine. This is Port Slade. So for our service, we don't need to worry about short platforms. Cool. And I'll leave a link for this scenario. It was on the Alan Thompson Sim website, as are most scenarios for Train Sim Classic nowadays, or the Train Sim community website. So I shall leave a link below for it if you want to give it a go. But I saw it and thought, I can't miss that, I've got to do that. Here we are, Port Slade. And we were due out of here 50, it's 50 now, well it's 51 now. Let's get the doors shut, and Southwick's up next. Let's watch it leaving from the level crossing. There it goes. There's something about that dirty look at the front of the GN 387s though. Gives it a bit of character. Looks used. Oh, we'll slip there. See all the different views. Lovely. And first class would be in operation on this service as well. As yeah, if you are ever travelling on well, either the East Coastway or West Coastway. Brighton to Seaford, first class is declassified. Brighton to Littlehampton and sort of Chichester is declassified. Brighton to Portsmouth and Southsea, declassified. Pretty much first class is declassified on most trains apart from the ones going to Southampton Central and towards Hastings and Orr. It's sort of like a legacy rule for the class 313s. Basically the services which the 313s ran nowadays, which are now 377s, have first class declassified. So I usually only mention it to people, on the Southampton Centrals, or if it's going up towards Hastings and Orr. Anything else on the coast, it doesn't really matter. This is Southwick. Southwick, Sussex, as the announcer says at Southampton Central. Don't know where the other Southwick is. Cool. And here we are. This is Southwick. There we go. And then Shoreham by Sea next. So all of this, as you can see, it's sort of, there's not really much scenery there. I believe this also in the update is going to be getting a bit of TLC as well. So lots to come, and that should be soonish as well. So get the door shut, and it'll be Shoreham by Sea next. Let's go. Let's get the window open as well. And that'll be go. Would love to see more of the Southern network in the game though. Feels like we don't have enough, even though Southern in the game is quite prevalent. We've got the South London network, West Coast Main Line. But I suppose the GTR network as a whole, we've got quite a lot of it in the game. But there's still more. Red Hills of Tunbridge, don't have that. East Grinstead and Uckfield, don't have that. Obviously the West Coastway between, Ford and Havant we don't have. Arran Valley we don't have. Sutton and Mole Valley between Horsham and Dorking we don't have. Hopefully these gaps will be filled in future. I wouldn't be smart enough to route build, so I'll leave it to the professionals. Oh, and the Marsh Link. Well, to be honest, the East Coastway between Eastbourne or Hampden or Willingdon Junction and Bo Peep Junction we don't have either. And then the Marsh Link between... Do we have Orr in the game? No, I don't think Orr's included with the 1066 line. So we don't have Orr up to... Hastings up to Ashford either. So many good routes. Well, I was saying that a long time ago, well, probably about a year ago, I did see on the Alan Thompson Sim Facebook group that someone was working on the Marsh Link. Not seen anything since though, but the couple of screenshots they showed were pretty nice. But not seen anything since on that. Taking it slightly more cautiously into the platforms, as it's sitting wind to this one, and as we've already experienced, we've already had a couple of slips. here we are. This is Shoreham by Sea, a delightful place. And here we are, Shoreham by Sea. After this we get a bit more of a gap over to Lancing. Get to go over the Ada. Right, that will do. Get the door shut. And onwards to Lancing. Right, let's go. Oh, I can't wait for the update though. Just being able to, in fact we will be able to then do a full one hotel service from Littlehampton to Victoria. That is an exciting thought, because that's what, an hour and 45 minutes? Full journey end to end using Train Sim World and Train Sim Classic, or doing the full thing on Train Sim Classic. But right, I'm off. So you got the old line which went off towards Christ Hospital, the old Stenning line which went off there. Sadly they actually did destroy one of the bridge abutments. Here you got the bridge abutment on this side, but on the other side of the road it's gone. But I'm not actually sure if they were actually meant to do that. Like, I'm not entirely sure if they had permission to actually knock the bridge abutment down, but they did. Can't remember who told me, but yeah, someone was telling me that. I'm not entirely sure if they actually were allowed to get rid of it, but they did. It's like, great. Let's get that now. This part of the route's quite nice. And you got Brighton City Airport, or Shoreham Airport on the right hand side. No, not that one, that's the one, and it's a pause, yeah. Let's get another one as well, slightly closer up. But hopefully everyone's having a good Christmas, as yeah, I think this will be going out on Christmas as a little bonus for the old TSC. Lovely. As we head along. Then we get a nice gap between Lancing and Worthing as well, as we get to run fast through East Worthing. So that's rather nice. Right, we shouldn't be too far off, so I'm going to start getting a little bit of breakage going. I think it is where that bridge is up there, or near enough. Oh no, it's after the bridge, isn't it? Yeah, after the bridge, but soon. Yeah, there it is there. This is Lancing. One of the sort of nicer places along the coastway. Cool. And here we are. So you got the little Diddy 4 coach platform on the up, but for us we get a bit. I think is it 8 coach. I think it's an 8 coach platform on this side, which most of the time is fine, because I don't think you get many 12 coach services along here. Yeah, this is Lancing. Cool. And up next is Worthing, which is in what, 2 and a bit miles. Let's get another little shot. Yeah, I've been on 387128. That's the one I've worked before. I think it was actually on its second day of operation as well, and that was on a Southampton, Brighton to Southampton and back. And then I've seen I think I then saw 1-2. It was either 129 or 128. Then at Eastbourne, I saw it on a one Foxtrot service, which is the ones which go Victoria to Eastbourne, and occasionally, every hour, then up to Orr. So that was quite cool. And that was a bit weird as well, because it was a Gatix 387, then a Great Northern 387 paired together for Victoria to Eastbourne / Orr service. So I hope they do start repainting some of the Gatix 387s though. Because there's so many on the coast, and it generally, when you get a Gatwick Express 387 at Southampton Central, it confuses people, because you get a lot of students from Southampton going to Gatwick, and they see Gatwick on the train and they're like, oh, it's the direct train, but no. Which I'm really, really hoping one day they do bring back Southampton Central to at least Gatwick or somewhere, because when you're going through checking tickets between Southampton and Barnum, I mean, the other night it was like almost everybody was going to Gatwick. Then it said now they've got to change at Barnum, which isn't really, the most ideal for all their luggage and stuff. Yeah, a lot of people from Southampton, especially students, go to Gatwick, but now they've got to change. It's not direct anymore. Hopefully one day that will come back. Would make sense. Right, now we're coming up to Worthing. Or even like a Southampton Central to Gatwick service, one which doesn't necessarily go into London, literally just Gatwick to Southampton, maybe once every 2 hours, something like that, just so there's a direct link between Southampton and Gatwick. Yeah, a lot of people go between the two. And this is Worthing. So the line at the moment does continue up to Durrington, well, West Worthing, but the Durrington is there ish. But soon enough there shall be an update. And here we are. This is Worthing. Cool, whack that on as driver change here. Well, that is going to be it, everybody. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed it. Look at that. What a beauty. Links can be found all the usual places. Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks all for coming in. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.